the connection. What's going on? I don't even know. Anyway, I was going through my today, you know, the branches and the leaves and etc. I came upon look moss, but if you didn't know, it's very edible. So you're gonna cut them just like that, okay, near the ground. Now don't worry, it's not going to wreck your precious plants. The leaves will still keep growing. They will unfurl. You know, they might look a little kinked at the beginning, but all is well. Don't worry about it. So what I love about hosta shoots is the fact that they are edible, they are delicious, first of all, and they are, you can eat them raw, you can eat them cooked, sauteed, you can, they keep very well in your refrigerator. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. I came across these and I was stoked. I didn't know they were ready. I hadn't seen them yesterday, and here they are popping and going. Let me show you. So you're just going to take a knife, okay? It's hard to do this with one hand. So you're going to take a knife and you're going to cut it near the base. And that's all you do. Shaboom. So again, you can slice these up. You can eat them whole like this. Raw, you can cook them. They're beautiful sauteed. They're fantastic. They're going in salads tonight. So my, what I love the most about them is that, you know, this is very short season. It's like a delicacy. It's like when you find fiddleheads finally, and they're just at the perfect, it's only like a couple days that you can actually do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here for the next week or so and keep chopping the ones that are nice and big. I like to get the ones, you don't want them to be unfurled yet, but you don't want to, say for instance, let me show you. You don't want to get like a little tiny guy like this. Like, it's just unnecessary. Go on and get something that's nice and fat, you know. There you go. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get them, store them in your refrigerator in a Ziploc bag. You don't want to wash them if you're going to store them in your fridge. So just cut them, throw them in the Ziploc, and throw them in your vegetable drawer. They will stay fresh for quite some time. They're one of the nicest vegetables, and it's such a treat in the spring. Again, it's only a very short time that you're actually going to have them, and you have to keep your eyes out. So, for instance, these are more in the shade. These big hostas, they're huge hostas too. When they grow, they're like dinosaur size. So maybe you can see they're little. These ones have a little bit of purple in them. See, so tiny right now. So I don't blink because they'll be out tomorrow probably, all the way big enough for me to harvest. So I try and harvest as many as I can. Don't worry, the plant is still going to come up. It's going to keep on growing. It's just going to replace that with another shoot, and it's all good. But in the meantime, you have a very tasty thing. What does it taste like? It kind of tastes like lettuce. It has a very mild flavor. It's not in any way bitter or stringent or tannic or anything like that. Very nice. In fact, let me go and take a nice little bite. Here's a little one that I actually broke off accidentally. Fresh and crisp. Delightful. What a treat. It almost tastes like lettuce and pea shoots. Pea leaves. Yeah, you can eat them. No, they're not just ornamental. However, you can't eat the rest of the plant. Like once it grows and it unfurls its leaves, you're not going to want to eat those. The rest of the plant, as far as I know, those make me poop. As far as I know, that you can't eat any part of the rest of the plant. But when these guys come out in the spring, they're delightful. Now, there's a wide variety of hostas out there. We have a ton of hostas on our property, and this is a nice little harvest. If you're survival gardening, it's one of the first things up that you can really eat. That and probably the burdock here in Canada, where I'm located. Those are the first things I'm seeing. I see a few little dandelions here and there, but nothing really substantial. This is a substantial veggie. Otherwise, you're looking at leaves of some trees. They're quite edible when they're newly sprung. And, oh, magnolia. I'm looking at it right here. This is a completely edible plant, tree. The flowers and the bark and the leaves are highly medicinal. Quite tasty. Tastes like lettuce as well. If you're making a tea or an infusion with the bark or leaves, it has a kind of spice, aroma, and taste. It's very delicious. One of my favorite things too. Also, you can eat the pine needles. They have a lot of vitamin C. But I mean, anything that's really substantial, this is the number one. This is the first one that comes out that's like a real veggie to me. Tulips, they're out right now. You can eat the petals of all your tulips as long as they haven't been sprayed or anything like that. So make sure that you're growing them from a bulb, and you know, definitely not edible. Do not. Delicious. Anyway, if you didn't know, now you know, and I hope that you have some hostas on your property and you're going to try them. So it's like you're going to cook them. If you're cooking them, steam them, something like that, you can cook them just like asparagus. Treat them like that, or you can chop them up. They have rings inside, so if you do it crosswise, you can break them all up. It's kind of like scallions. Otherwise, I mean, the sky's the limit with them. They're delicious, they're very versatile, and you could throw them in anything. All right, so you can eat the hosta shoots. Get out there and do so. All right, I'm Web Chef Kimberly Turner, and I hope that you guys have been champions today in your house, in your kitchen, and wherever the heck you are. I've been all over the place today. So be a champion. Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, by the way, and I'm so sorry about these connection issues. I don't know what's going down. All right, bye.